Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to the show. We're thrilled to have you here with us today. Today we're diving into a topic that's both hilarious and universal: body noises. Yes, those funny, sometimes embarrassing sounds our bodies make. Let's face it, we've all been there. Those awkward moments when our bodies decide to have a concert of their own, usually at the most inopportune times. It's like our bodies have a mind of their own. Whether it's a sneeze that erupts during a quiet meeting, catching everyone off guard, or a stomach growl that announces your hunger pangs to the world, making you the center of attention, body noises are a natural part of life. They remind us that we're all human. But hey, that doesn't mean we can't have a little fun with them, right? Sometimes these moments can be the source of great laughter and bonding. So let's break down some common body noises and learn how to handle them with both grace and humor. After all, laughter is the best way to deal with life's little surprises. First up, the sneeze. It's the body's way of saying, "Excuse me, something's tickling my nose." Maybe it's dust, pollen, or even a cute puppy. Whatever the cause, a sneeze is a powerful force of nature. When you feel a sneeze coming on, cover your mouth and nose with a tissue or your elbow. It's about keeping those sneeze droplets to yourself. And of course, the polite response to a sneeze, "Bless you." It's a tradition that's been around for centuries, and it never hurts to spread a little good cheer. Next, we have the cough. It's like a little symphony happening in your lungs, usually when something's irritating them. Maybe it's a tickle in your throat, a cold, or maybe you just inhaled a stray popcorn kernel. Just like with sneezing, it's important to cover your mouth when you cough. Nobody wants to be caught in a cough cloud, am I right? And remember, a little "excuse me" goes a long way after a coughing fit. Plus, it's always a good idea to have some cough drops handy, just in case. Section 5. The rumbling symphony of an empty stomach. Now, let's talk about stomach growling. You know the sound? That low rumble that erupts from your belly when you're hungry? It's your stomach's way of saying, "Hey, it's time to eat. I'm getting impatient down here." Stomach growling is perfectly normal, but it can be a little embarrassing if it happens in a quiet room. If your stomach starts to serenade the world, don't panic. Just laugh it off and say, "Excuse me, my stomach's trying to tell me something." Section 6. Hiccups, and burp bursts. Let's dive into two more common but often awkward body sounds: hiccups and burps. First, the hiccup. That sudden, involuntary contraction of the diaphragm can catch you off guard and sometimes even make you laugh. Hiccups can be triggered by a variety of things, from eating too quickly to experiencing sudden excitement or stress. While there isn't a foolproof cure, some common remedies include holding your breath, drinking a glass of water, or even getting a good scare. And if someone else has the hiccups, you can always lighten the mood by saying, "Did you eat a frog?" Now let's move on to the burp. This one is a bit more straightforward. Burping, also known as belching, is your body's way of expelling excess air from your stomach. It often happens after a meal or a fizzy drink. While it might be a bit embarrassing, it's completely natural. If you burp, just say, "Excuse me." If someone else burps, a simple "excuse you" will do. And for a touch of humor, you can add, "Wow, that was impressive." Remember, these sounds are just another part of our quirky, wonderful bodies. Embrace them with a smile and a bit of humor. Section 6. Toot toot, the art of farting gracefully. And finally, we come to the granddaddy of all body noises, the fart. It's the sound that can clear a room faster than you can say, "Excuse me." Look, we all do it. It's a natural bodily function and there's no shame in it. But that doesn't mean we can't be discreet about it. Discretion is key in maintaining social grace. If you feel a toot coming on, try to excuse yourself to a more private location. A bathroom or an empty hallway works wonders. If you do happen to let one rip in public, just laugh it off and say, "Oops, excuse me." Humor can diffuse the situation. Remember, everyone farts. It's a universal experience that connects us all in a strange, funny way. And if you want to lighten the mood, you can always joke, "I think I sat on a whoopee cushion." Embrace the humor in it. After all, laughter is the best way to handle any awkward situation. So, toot away, but do it gracefully. Let's review. Repeat the words in parenthesis. Sneeze. When someone sneezes, you can say, "Bless you." Or Gesundheit. If you sneeze, it's polite to say, "Excuse me." And if you want to lighten the mood, you can say, "Oops, I hope I didn't startle anyone." Cough. Throat clearing. When you cough, cover your mouth and say, "Excuse me." If someone else coughs, you can offer them water or say, "That's quite the bark, are you okay?" Or do you need a cough drop? Hiccups. If you have hiccups, there's not much you can do except wait it out. If someone else has hiccups, you might suggest holding their breath or drinking water. Or you could joke, "Did you eat a frog?" Stomach growling. This usually means you're hungry. Other terms for stomach growling include rumbling and gurgling. If your stomach growls, it's fine to say, "I guess it's time to eat." Or pat your stomach and say, "Quiet Zimba." If you hear someone else's stomach growl, you can smile and say, "Got a pet lion in there?" Fart. Other terms for it are passing gas, flatulence, breaking wind, and tooting. If you fart, say, "Excuse me." If someone else farts, it's polite to ignore it or say, "Excuse you." And for a bit of humor, you might add, "Oops, that one got away." Or, "Don't anyone light a match?" Section 7. Conclusion. Embracing our quirky bodies. Well, there you have it, a crash course in handling body noises with grace and humor. We've all been there in those moments when our bodies decide to make unexpected sounds at the most inconvenient times. Remember, our bodies are amazing and sometimes quirky things. They are unique, and each one of us has our own set of quirks that make us who we are. They make strange noises, they do unexpected things, and that's okay. It's all part of the human experience, and it's something we all share. So the next time your body decides to have a little concert of its own, don't stress. Instead, take a deep breath, smile, and remember that it's just a natural part of life. Just laugh it off, embrace the awkwardness, and remember, we're all in this together. These moments can actually bring us closer as we share a laugh and realize that everyone experiences them. And hey, if you have any funny body noise stories, I want to hear them. Sharing these stories can be a great way to connect and find humor in our shared experiences. Share them with me on social media, and let's have a good laugh together. After all, laughter is the best way to embrace our quirky bodies and celebrate the uniqueness that makes us human.